Are you dealing with a significant other or a specific person who is disrespecting you or has said things to you that have hurt your feelings, hurt your pride, angered you, saddened you, or worse? And now you are dealing with not only working on manifesting a specific person or manifesting a relationship in general, but you're also having to do damage control for some of the behaviors that your person may have displayed to you. If you are working on the uphill battle of not only manifesting a specific person, but also manifesting an ideal version of them, then this episode of Roxy Talks is for you. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I am Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting beliefs so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you'd like to check out my Manifest a Specific Person workshop, it will really help you get to the bottom of your own specific issues and really get clear on the relationship that you want to experience and how to get it. You can sign up for that workshop at my website, roxytalks.com. I've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and more. That's all at roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. I'm also hosting a fundraiser for Feeding America so that we can do our part as conscious manifestors in this world to give back and help others who are in need in this moment. You can also win a free pass to my next launch just by donating to the Feeding America fundraiser. You can find out all the information for the fundraiser at the link in the description below. Now, before we get into this video, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. Now, if you have a specific person or a person you're in a relationship with that is disrespecting you or being mean to you, has lied to you, has cheated, has said hurtful things, is continuing to say hurtful things, or worse, I'm not here to judge your relationship. That's not what I'm interested in. Whatever you want is on you. This is your life. It's not mine. And this is something I hear often enough to make a video about. So I just want to let you know that if this resonates with you, my heart is with you. I'm sorry that you're experiencing this, and you can definitely fix the situation or get it to a place that is comfortable for you, but it's going to take a lot of focus and work and dedication on your part. It's going to take you really honing your skill and practicing how to be in control of your thoughts, your mood, and your awareness at all times, especially when you're being tested by another person. Now, of course, this doesn't have to be about a romantic partner. This can be family, coworkers, friends, strangers, anybody really. If you're having trouble or you're dealing with somebody who is disrespectful towards you, it's causing you to react, it's causing you to be triggered maybe, it's making you feel pain or negativity or anger or fear or whatever, there is that, of course, elephant in the room of everyone is you pushed out, right? When we're talking about this subject in this community, something that we can't ignore. We can't ignore the fact that we are manifesting the versions of the other people that we come in contact with. We are shaping them in our minds, or we have written a role for them that they must play out. Now, this is not to say that we are asking for it. This is not to blame anybody for who they are or what they've experienced in this moment or what versions of people they have manifested in their lives. We don't know. We are doing this a lot of the times, and a lot of times we are just living out our own patterns and programmings without even realizing it. We can't be blamed for it. But on the other hand, if we're looking at it like this, then potentially neither can the person we're talking about. Can we really blame them for doing exactly what we have decided that they have to do? Can we really blame them for playing out the role that we have written for the people in our lives? And I'm not saying blame yourself. I'm saying blame nobody. I'm saying this is nobody's fault. We want to avoid putting blame or anger or resentment or anything onto another person or ourselves, because this is going to continue to stand in the way of what we're going for here. We want to make sure that we have as clean of a slate as possible, that we are as okay as we can possibly be within ourselves right now, so that we are able to transcend the version of them that we have in the current moment, even even when they are physically in our space as the version of them that we don't want, and only allow ourselves to entertain them or view them, experience them, react to them, think of them, define them as the version that we want them to be. This is going to take focus. This is going to take work. This is going to take practice. This is going to take dedication. This is going to take a lot of awareness. It's going to take restraint. It's going to take you wanting, needing, desiring to be at your new location, your new version of your relationship, more than you want to react to, validate, recreate, confirm, affirm the current version that you are dealing with in this very moment. Now, what does this practice entail? First things first, you're going to have to take a little bit of a step back. You're going to have to really do some objective viewing of your situation. It is time for you to take a serious pause up here and reevaluate where you're going with your relationship. What is it that you are allowing? What is it that you're fearing? How is it that you are defining your person? Do you walk on eggshells? Are you afraid of what they're going to say? Do you stress about what they're thinking? Really think about what kind of emotions you have going into this situation when it comes to putting yourself into the mind of your specific person. When you put yourself into the mind of your specific person, what do you think they think about you? Okay, what do you expect them to think about you? How do you expect them to treat you? How do you expect them to respond to you? These answers will give you a lot of insight into why they are behaving the way they are behaving. My Manifest a Specific Person workshop is actually designed to really get to the heart of why we create these situations in our lives over and over, or why we have them to begin with. So if it's something that you're really interested in diving deep and understanding really exactly what is at the heart of this, check that workshop out. But you can also do a left-hand column, right-hand column exercise. I'll link the video above where I discuss that actual process of figuring out your limiting beliefs and then creating a stockpile of new thoughts, new affirmations that you will begin replacing your old story, your old ideas with. So really start looking at your situation objectively. Take yourself out of the equation. Look at it as if it was a friend or somebody, your neighbor, somebody you don't know that well. Look at it like that and just, what are the key components here? Where's the source of conflict? What triggers us? How do we respond to these triggers? Where and when do we continue to affirm the current version of them? When is it that we allow what they say or do to affect us enough to keep the cycle going? Because that's what's really the issue here. The issue here is that whenever they do what it is that they do, you agree that they're doing it. You get affected by it. You are offended by it. You are hurt by it. You are upset. It bothers you. It scares you. It worries you, whatever. It insults you. That's another one I hear. So you need to understand that every time you react the same way to that act by them, you keep them that way. So it really takes you being the bigger person, if that's how you want to look at it, to kind of get through a situation like this. You are going to want to figure out what exactly it is that you do want from them. What kind of behavior do you want them to display towards you? How do they treat you? How do they talk to you? What are their goals? What is their feeling about your future? Whatever is on your mind, whatever is bothering you, figure out best case scenario for yourself. Okay, great. That's what it is now. And then you start going to work, launching and deploying that story. And what that's going to take is for you to start reacting, or should I say responding to them as if they already are the ideal version that you decide on. I want you to keep yourself in the mindset of living as the version of you that has the version of them that's ideal now. So you'll be doing in the moment revision. You will be listening to what they say or ignoring it, honestly. Really, if you want to tune it out, that's probably even better. And in here, controlling the narrative, deciding what it is that they've actually said, oh man, they always have such nice things to say to me. We have this amazing bond. They're always so kind to me. They're always so respectful. They think of me often. They only want to see me happy. They only want to see me feeling great. They want to help add peace to my life. They add joy to my life. We have this great connection. We know just what to say to each other. We have an intense bond. We love to be around each other. They always compliment me. They're always uplifting me. They make me feel my best. We bring out the best in each other. Things like this that describe the opposite of somebody that disrespects you. You can take a more defiant approach. Like, nope, they love me. Nope, they can't get enough of me. Nope, they love how beautiful I am. I'm not going to listen to them. They're ridiculous. Ha, that's hilarious. They're really funny, but actually they're kind of obsessed with me. Or whatever you want to tell yourself. Actually, be careful with obsessed. They worship the ground I walk on, of course, right? Just something that's better than what it is that they're doing or saying. That's really what it boils down to. It's just got to be aligned, or it's just got to fit the narrative of them being super respectful, honest, open, caring, kind, gentle, or whatever it is with you that you want. That's kind of how you want to treat whatever it is they're doing. Now, a question I hear a lot with this is, how do I respond in the 3D? How do I keep my mind where it needs to be while I'm experiencing this thing? Do I respond? Do I ignore them? Do I argue back? Do I validate? Do I affirm? Whatever. So my advice is, A, do what works in the moment. Play coy if you have to. Yeah, whatever, man. Be neutral. You're right. You're right. Okay, whatever. It's cool. It's all good. Not worried about it. You're right. I agree with you. I was kind of thinking the same thing. Cool. You said it. I didn't have to. That's all good, man. Whatever. Or shut the conversation down. Don't react. If that's something that you would normally do, is blow up in response to something they would say, do nothing. Do the opposite. Let them know, you know what? I'm not going to go there with you anymore. I respect you too much. I respect myself too much. I respect this relationship too much to do that with you. And if we're having a misunderstanding, that's cool. Let's talk about it later. Let's cool off and have this discussion later. Or something. I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like a case-by-case basis. It's what gets you through the moment. What can you say to keep yourself from indulging what they're doing? What can you do or say in that moment to keep yourself from sliding back into that old you? And here's the thing. Can you fight back? Yeah, you sure can, because we can do whatever we want. You know, I've said it before, I can be angry, happy, sad, whatever, and still get what I want. So can you fight back also? Is that also an option? You're damn right it is an option. But don't forget that while you're fighting back, you still need to be doing the damage control in here. You need to be saying things like, we're so funny here. This is just for now. We're just getting some steam off our chest. This isn't real. We're just acting out a play. We're doing a movie. We don't really feel like this. This is just to express our feelings, and we're getting back to loving each other right away, or whatever. I don't know. Damage control, whatever that means for you. But either way, this situation is delicate, because not only do you have whatever it is in your way that's going to cause friction in your relationship, you also have the added hardship of being triggered by this thing in an emotional way, right? It's painful. Not only is it difficult because we're already working on smoothing out the bumps that we've created along the way, but now we have to deal with somebody who's also hurting our feelings or hurting us physically. I don't want to judge. I don't know your situations. Yes, it's possible to change them, but it takes you. It really takes you looking at yourself differently, looking at them differently, refusing to allow yourself to be victimized by them again. And I can imagine how difficult that must be in the moment when they're doing the exact opposite. But this is a question I get asked. This is how I answer it. How do I deal with someone disrespecting me in the moment? They don't. And if I fall into the trap of thinking that they have, the moment I notice it, I'm doing damage control. And guess what? Now they respect the shit out of me. Now they're going to go watch a bunch of my videos and realize I was right all along. So sorry. I'm controlling the story. And either way, if somebody disagrees with me, fine. They're going to come back around and see that I was right the whole time and agree with me eventually. Everyone always agrees with me. People love what I have to say, right? It's in my scripting. It's the story I tell. At the end of the day, people always respect me or whatever. That's the story I tell, and that's the story I'm sticking to. And if that's what you want in your life, then make this a mantra. Make this a prerequisite for somebody to be in your life. Either you respect me or you just exist elsewhere. No big deal. I'm not really worried about it. But if you're going to be over here, you must act with a certain level of respect or bye. So I want you to comment down below. Everyone in my life is kind and respectful. Everyone in my life is kind and respectful. Of course, we want your significant other, your specific person to be kind and respectful, but we kind of need everybody in our life to be kind and respectful. So everybody is. Does your SP fall into the category of everybody? You're damn right they do. So everybody in my life is kind and respectful. And this we need to keep at the forefront of our mind to make sure that we are creating the most harmonious relationships for ourselves. Now, if you'd like to start getting to the bottom of your own relationship issues and expectations and patterns and why you are experiencing what you are experiencing when it comes to relationships, you can sign up for my Manifest a Specific Person workshop. It's a 9-module course you can get started on right now and get to the bottom of whatever it is that you got so you can start changing it and manifesting something bigger and better and more amazing for yourself right away. You can sign up for that workshop at my website, roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. I'm also hosting a fundraiser for Feeding America so that we can help give back during this time. I'm asking my expert manifesting community to help me raise money for those who are in need right now. And as an added incentive to donate to the cause, I'm giving away a free pass to my next launch, which is coming June 1st, to one lucky person in my community who is donating to the Feeding America cause. You can find more information at the link in the description below. You can also join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great community for like-minded people who are helping each other manifest. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, I go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A, and I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.